Sunday Night Baseball as we welcome you to Guaranteed Rate Field. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Luke Zeller, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, his last start was okay. It was good. He pitched into the 6th inning, and he got the win, but he needed some help from the bullpen. We'll see today if he's sharp and how he comes out. I think the first couple innings will set the trend for this game today.
Coming to the plate now, Alberto De La Rosa. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
26.
Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, subcheck, and that's the first out of the inning. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Digging in, Jeff White, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Grounded to short. Lopez scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Dexter Jackson.
At the plate, Dexter Jackson. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Into the box now, Miles Leggett. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Those 2-out hits are so big. They're so valuable. And to have a 2-out double, now you got a chance to drive in a run and get on the board when it looked like you were going to get nothing.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Leroy James gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's a competitor. He pitched 7 full innings last game, gave his team a chance to get a win. He got a no decision as they continue to play beyond his 7 innings. But I like how he goes after it. He's dedicated. He's got some gusto to him. Hopefully we'll see another good outing from him in this game.
Stepping into the box, Xavier Uribe. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Too high, 1-0. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the club right now. You know, they got swept last series 0-3, and you start a whole new series. You got to put the other one behind you. We'll see the maturity of this team if they're not living on the past and ready to embrace the future.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, strike two.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he takes ball four. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Scott Subcheck. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
That misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. This one's down to third. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
Now at the plate, Anthony Brown. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Three and 0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Stepping up now, Nick Lopez. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Leggett sprinting after it. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They lead the league in stolen bases. Look out. They're going to come at you running. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run. I'm excited to watch them play.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Here it comes on 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Into the box, Brandon Swanson. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Well, that's a nice infield single, and was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Digging in the switch hitter, Taylor McCutcheon. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get one in the zone yet.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. 2 out, bases loaded. Two and two.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 3 and the Mariners nothing. Standing in, Alec
Leading off for the Mariners.
And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Swing and a liner, but foul. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Subcheck, moving in, 1 out.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I love watching these guys play defense. They're the highest fielding percentage in the American League. You talk about range, digging balls out on bad throws. They do it all. They can defend.
So coming to the plate, Marco Santiago. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
Now at the plate, Xavier Jackson, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, we've watched him dip below 230 in this cold streak. He started off the season okay. That single right there, maybe that turns him around and gets him going in the right direction.
Into the box, Chet Gonzalez, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. McCutchen is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, catcher Austin Anthony.
Stepping in, Austin Anthony. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. So digging in now, Delman Watson. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.